Welcome back, everyone. Okay, so I have the coolest season of videos coming up for you guys. I am working with my clan to try and change the meta. We want to turn this game into the way it was designed, where clans work with clans against clans, and there's none of this team stuff. These are our temples. These are our guys who are helping us with this little mission. And what we're going to do is we're going to try and stifle all the builders at every possible turn. We want to prevent them from getting any sort of momentum going, getting ahead of us. As you can see, I'm already number one on the rankings, and that's due to me. I just went right out of the gates and just started hunting all the players on top. I got pretty lucky, got some good spots and managed to get in when basically after people had their initial rush and started going to bed. What's happening here is I've got two people attacking me, and I'm doing this as a voiceover because I had a lot of background noise when I initially recorded this. I've got two people attacking me, and I just put myself in Guardian right now, and I'm trying to work out the split for my troops to try and defend both of these attacks. I had just recently put a couple of levels on this 98 here, and I've just sent over 600 mil, hoping that that's going to be enough to try and stop it, but at the time I was like, it's definitely not going to stop it. So as you can see, I only just held that left-hand city, and now my plan here is I've waited for the level up, and I'm going to quickly try and launch these troops here, but I didn't get it in time, and I was only fortunately lucky that he wasn't able to actually capture the city with the 600 mil troops defending it. If I had left it too late, that would have been a demo attack walking across, and I would have been absolutely screwed for those troops. So yeah, just because I got too far ahead of these guys. This city on the right that's got the timer on it was just recently taken by this guy here, and he's been attacking from there. The initial hit he did was for 20G, but now he's on, as you can see, that sort of 18.9G. That was just a report from the last hit he just did just before. So I'm actively trying to defend. I lost the first city because my troops were quite spread out, defending some of my other cities, and you'll start to see that soon. This is the second guy that had the 600 mil. Good coin for this time in the season. So I'm just grouping my troops back up because I'm expecting another hit to come in. I've already had a couple of hits from that guy on the right hand side, so I'm expecting another hit to come in. I'm just trying to gather as much as I can because I haven't had long to sit and recruit it. This is where I initially started. I moved over next to the attack temple on this city here, and my main goal was to try and stop, because the recruiter and the attack temple were so close, I just wanted to stop a whole heap of people moving in and putting their mains next to these temples. I could see the advantage for our team if I could lock these down early on and just try and reduce the amount of temples other clans are actually getting, especially with how we're wanting to play with the meta as it is, with breaking the meta. Any of the other teams, if they're playing in teams, aren't going to have many temples if we're holding the majority of them for our clan. So this is where we're at. I jumped onto these cities through this one here. It was a red one, and these other ones were dark red for me at the time. They're all level 97s, and they'd just been built up by those two players who were attacking me before, and I managed to take them all this morning, but I still haven't managed to get that one I just scouted, which is I've been demoing it all day, and I still haven't managed to find a spot where he's not active. Anyway, this is my recruiter at the moment. We're about to end up this part of the video, and then we'll go back to the live audio for the next track. Now, do remember, I am an official Million Lords content creator, so do please jump over to the store.millionlords.com, and if you want to make a purchase, you can get 5% off with my promo code, which is IRON, all lowercase, and yeah, go nuts. I'll see you in the next recording. We're back. So we've just had a bit of an assault from our friendly guys who were attacking us before. They've taken a few cities over here and just been taking some cities around this area. I've got 400 mil over here, so I should be able to wall these few hits, and I may send over another. No, I'm not. I've already got this here. Speed boost that one across. That should be in time. Move that one across there. Now I'm going to run into an issue because they've split me up, so I'm probably going to have to let these cities up to the top go. I've lost these ones in here as well. They must have had an ult, which they used to capture these level 1s. So a bit of a dirty tactic. Unless the level 1s were just undefended. Were they undefended? Yeah, they were probably undefended. Okay, I won't accuse them of that. I can't attack them back because I'm too high in VP for them, but they might start leveling up and catch me up in a bit. So I will just regroup these troops to here. So we've got a bit of a pile. He's really slow, so he's going to take a while to get across, but this guy's much faster. I've got 2G here, plus a bit. That's this guy, and if he hasn't leveled up, we'll just check. He was 83 before, 82. So he hasn't leveled up, so he can only hit for about 18G. So I've still got 3G over here guarding these ones, so that should be plenty. I just main changed as well. I'm going to bring this one up to level 101 and then bring these ones up to 100. I just don't want him backdooring into these cities. And what we'll do is we'll move these troops over to about here. And we can speed boost a bit more easily between. So we'll let these ones up to the north go, depending on how the attacks run. But I do have a G over there. I'm desperately waiting for my recruiter to come in, and then I can start ticking that up, because I've got quite a decent amount per hour versus what these other guys are going. So all I just need is like 4 or 5 more hours, and then this sort of thing shouldn't be an issue. Now my problem was I had some troops in that temple, and they've obviously been killed off by this guy while I wasn't paying attention, because I wanted to go start hitting these, and I do have 800 mil marching across up to there, so not ideal at the moment. Let's throw a scout down on this. We just want to make sure that he can't cut across. No, he can't cut across to that. And can he cut across to that? Yes, he can. So we'll have to take that one just to stop him from getting onto it and getting this angle on me. And next we'll have a look at this red and yellow guy and just make sure his VP's not in a range where they can hit him. So he's 1.6 million. This guy's the lower guy of them. No, so he can't hit 1.6, so that's fine. And we'll just throw some scouts down. I just realized I don't have that attack temple, so we'll grab that back. I think that should be enough to take it, because we don't want him bouncing across to the attack temple. I let that one go just because I don't want people just abusing running into my troops to try and generate income and level up. I'd rather them go elsewhere to do their leveling up if they want to level up in that way. Okay, cool. Let's get some more troops up to here and just sit a few more in that temple. So we're sitting on 6G. Now we're sitting and waiting. I'm really wanting to capture this city. He's 3 mil, because this guy here can actually attack that and then start working from there, and that's going to be absolute pain. But I'm not going to be able to. Yeah, he's talking to me. I'll just respond. There we go, just letting him know what the deal is. Now I'm just sitting here recording while reading chat. Okay, cool. Doesn't look like much else is happening. I'll pause and come back if some more action kicks off. Okay, we've got another couple of attacks coming in. I only sent a small amount to each of those, so I'm hoping I'm not going to get... That must have been close. This bottom one should be fine. Damn. It's pretty clutch. Pretty clutch. I was expecting it to be way less clutch. Okay, didn't like the way he did that. That was some good tactics and not ideal for me. I'm going to bring over another 800 mil over to here and scout that again. Pull my troops back. If I were him after that, I am probably going over to here now with his troops. So we'll just play this carefully. I just realised that this is only an 86 now, so we'll run that up to a 90 something. Put a couple of levels on these. We just want to block. Obviously, you guys know how all this works. I'll stop saying the dumb shit here. Cool, we'll leave that like that. This guy's got me on speed, I think. Cool, sit back waiting. I'll cut back in if he comes back. Just reporting back in. I've just scouted and noticed he's got 2.77G here. So what I need to do is, if he sends an attack from this city, I need to make sure that I scout it each time to know where the troops are going if he's going to be splitting up his troops. That was the full stack. And we got quite a few spare seconds there. We're still in guard gear, we'll stay in guard gear. I do get a little bit less gold when I'm on guard gear, but it's well worth it just to, because he only has to go from here to here, whereas I've got a 6-minute march to get my troops back across. That's not all his army, so I'm going to move that down to there. And I'm going to need a top up of troops over here ASAP. So I'll run these ones over to here on a speed boost. Ah, shit. Okay. We're going to be in a bit of dire straits soon if we don't. It's this one here. If we don't get more troops in here quickly. Wow. What? Last hour it's been, I think it's been about an hour. I haven't been recording it because it's been mostly all broken up attacks, but I was just thinking, shit, I should be recording this. I have been absolutely hammered by UZB Sniper. He's just slowly chipping away at me. His main city's here, and he's been here since about, I don't know, 6-8 hours ago. He started the game there, but man, he is just growing and just demolishing me at the moment. Look at this. He's got a stack of troops there. I'm not going to be able to get to that in time. 33, yeah, can't get there in time. So I am just being rinsed left, right and center. I'm basically just going to have to give up most of these cities until we can come up, I don't know, maybe just turtle on a few of them. I've only got to last 15 more minutes and then I can bubble, and then hopefully that's long enough for us to, I don't know, get some recruiter overnight. Ooh, she's tough. She's tough. So this is what one of the hits is looking like. I've only put 2 levels on these cities, so I'm not losing too much gold. So what I'll do is, because I know I can't defend them, I might, it's hard to decide whether I try and get some troops down here and just defend a little, or not. But I know he's splitting his forces at this point as well. I just need him to get some more VP so I can actually fight back, because he's just attacking me at the moment. So it's just me trying to get to him to defend, but I'm pretty sure he's running about maybe 1100 Russia. I'll just let him take those bottom ones. It's up there. I'm gonna send a big stack over there, and do I have a Russia template? No, I don't. That doesn't help. He's like 1100 and I'm running my base Russia with a bit of skill points of 6. Yeah, that's why I'm struggling so much with this. I've got more troops. Potentially I should give up this group here. That's actually a good point. Let's do that, because I'm never going to be able to defend them from them anyway. And I'm just trying to decide if I've got 12 more minutes, such a long time. I don't have much troops over here anyway. I'll just regroup these ones and bring them over and just call these end of the game. And what I'm going to try and do, that's 11 seconds, so I'm not going to go there. I'm going to go over to here and just try and head off this attack, even though that's probably his last one. Yeah, just tough, being outgeared. Yeah, it's his last one. So we lost about 100 mil recruiter an hour. It's not a bad thing. I'm massively ahead in troops, I think, at the moment. It's just I'm spread too thin. But that was the challenge we set ourselves when we decided to build such a large base. We were just trying to get ahead with the recruiter while we could. Now the thing is, I've got 900 here, but he's probably just going to come over to this lot. He's probably going to attack the Russia. Let's move this to here. And if we go back and have a look, let's try and figure out. He's heading for 10G. These are only 8. Yeah. So he's able to attack pretty much whatever he wants. Oh, I've got 2G here. See, you can always come up to that level 80 there as well. Okay, I need to remember I got the 2G here to move. Okay. I'm gonna move back to there. And this up to here. And this over to here. No. I'll put this up here. Man, there's 12 minutes. Long 12 minutes. Okay, I'm guessing these troops are gone now. Nope. They're just gathering more. So when we look, he's going to be hitting for 25G with about this many troops. What's his striker? His striker, let's just say it's 6 times. Okay, so 18, coming in close to 20G. That's not 20G though, so if he were to move this stack over to there, he's going to be able to grab that. So we'll keep an eye on the stack. Ooh, tough. Okay, I've got another G here. And the problem is we're still at the level of the game where with a Russia temple, for me to move between these two cities is sub 30 seconds. And it makes it really difficult. Yeah, not at the moment, that's good. It makes it really difficult because with the speed he's hitting me at, I can't speed boost to them, and he's just faster than me, so he's able to get there. Maybe not so much in this example we just showed when we're plus 1G, but if we're in the hundreds of mils, that would be like a 23-second march, and I would have just had no chance of beating him there, because he'll be doing it in like 17. Yeah, look, 18-second march. Even that right there, I can't speed boost to that. So yeah, just a little bit difficult. Let's give this another scout. Okay, cool. As long as the troops are still there, I'm happy. If I know where they are, he's leveling up quite quickly. I'm gonna move these ones down into this group. So then I've got a big chunk here that I can use. Which is over what he can hit for. I could always go into Guardian gear, but I almost rather not at this stage, just to regain some of the gold I've invested in these cities. I just need a few more troops for that, but let's go grab this lot. Oh, that's 2G all the way up there. Handy. It's best for me to defend these higher level cities if possible. I'm gonna march these somewhere central, like here. Do this. The reason, just defending the high level cities will be a better base to try and hold overnight. Only got 6 minutes. Here we go. Where would I go if I were him? He would probably not go to any of these, I don't think. Seconds. It's just no way. Guessing he's going here next. Let's try and cut him off. So fucking quick. What did he hit for? 18.5. 3 minutes. It's glitched, by the way. Going for the Russia temple to slow me down. I'm going to go over here with the speed boost. I got a few speed boosts and things because we won the Banner's Call event. I'm not going to let him attack those troops. Send them over to his spear Russia temple. We don't have a spear, so I'm going to be absolutely screwed once I lose this. Okay, they're not there. Look at that, 40 seconds now. Fuck me. Try and predict where he goes next. 2 minutes. And my other options here are I could have respect, not into Guardian, into like a full Russia build. It would be my only way of countering this. Or I could have gone like a hybrid Russia Guardian build, even though I already have some points in Russia. I'm just too slow. Just systematically dismantling me. Nothing I can do. I'll move back across. By the time that lands, that'll be my bubble coming on. What a way to end day one. Ending day one looking good on the scoreboard, but showing that I am fragile as a glass house. Whew. Some other things that have been happening. This guy's grown in power. We've got probably our biggest hitter, Jim, down here. So he's ready to sort of go and have fun in here once. He actually said he was going to let him grow for a bit. There we go, bubbles on, we're safe. Okay guys, that's me for the night. I will catch you in the next one.